Okay, welcome back. Let's boot up into Emio, the smiling man. There we go. Just wrapped up the new Demomen, did some of our dailies, and now I've got the demo updated. It should have chapter 2, so yeah, last we left off, we started our investigation and trying to find out who this killer would be. There was a case that occurred 18 years prior that was similarly the way the killer handles their victims. They had them wear the smiley face paper bag on their heads, once they've been taken down. But the way they died was that the killer would manually strangle them. But in the current time, the victim, there's only been one victim so far, and it's a male character, and it seemed like they were either hung or maybe there's a rope that was tied around their neck, because that rope left a mark, and I don't think we found that rope at all. But they do have the smiley face paper bag on their head, so and it's an old bag too, so there's more details in that. So I guess once we continue with chapter 2, I guess we'll start to see more details, unravel more of this mystery. Let's check the settings one more time and see if they've added anything. I think I'll speed up the text a little bit, because it seems like last time it just went oh, interesting. This is simultaneous. What does that mean? I guess it's just like instant, right? I feel like it makes more sense if they just name it instant instead of simultaneous, but that's fine. I think having fast, just to see how fast would be. We can also come back and change it. The music is great. I like the I don't know, like a jazziness to it. So let's bump it up a little more. And I'll keep each of the other selections at its default. Let's go back out and resume. So again, this is Emio, the Smiling Man. There's a trailer for it. You can watch on the Nintendo eShop. There's a page for it. It should be on the front page at the moment, but unless folks are catching this on demand like years in the future or something, and it's, this is being broadcast on August 23rd, 2024, and it's just before the game is out. But if folks are still curious about it, you can try out the demo for free. There's currently there's 2 chapters. There's going to be a 3rd chapter on the way. I think it's going to be updating for the next few days before the game comes out. But yeah, we're going to dive into chapter 2. First demo just has the prologue in chapter 1, which would take about, like, I don't know, an hour and a half to get through. So let's continue. And so far it's been pretty intriguing. Like, if you like mysteries, you like, crime mysteries. Actually they have a review of the plot. I didn't have to explain it. You just, I guess the game just explains it for us. So let's see what happens. Oh, and also the dialogue is in Japanese, so you have to read subtitles.
笑顔が描かれた紙袋がかぶせられていた。その異様な様子が18年前に起きた未解決の連続少女殺人事件、さらには都市伝説エミオと酷似していた。歩みの調査によると、佐々木英介はごく普通の家庭環境で、家族仲は良好、本人や家族に何らトラブルもなかったという。しかし事件が起きた日の午後8時頃、自宅の玄関付近で電話の受話器を持って立っている英介の姿が家族に目撃されていた。どうやら彼はその直後に一人で出かけたようだ。また18年前の事件の際、被害者が笑顔の紙袋をかぶっていた事実を警察が公開していなかったことが物議によって確認された。 翌日君は鎌田警部からさらなる情報を得るため再び警察署へ向かうことにした。
It's a lot. A lot to read through. Yeah, so last we left off, we went back to our office, our agency, and then we met up with Kamada and the rest of the team. And yeah, we pretty much was playing as the apprentice, along with another person. There's another person on our team that's also an apprentice, and we're trying to solve this mystery. So let's see what happens next in Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Disappearance. Oh, looks like we're heading back to the police station. Hey, it's Kamada. This time he's not in the meeting, so he's able to meet with us, so that's pretty.
Oh, 君か。昨日は来てくれたのに席を外していてすまんかったの。
So we can also name our character by whatever name we choose, so I just went with my full name.
いえ、お忙しいと思いますから。今はお話を伺っても大丈夫ですか？
But if you have a few minutes now...
もちろんじゃ。何でも聞いてくれて構わんぞ。ここじゃなんじゃし、奥の部屋にでも移動するかの。
はい。
Right. Sounds good.
いかがですか？
I think this is the interrogation room. What's the latest on the investigation? Any more info on the victim? You notice how they're, the animation for this. So it's typical visual novel, but I like that they have like a little bit of animation here and there. And this is part of a past Nintendo IP that was on the Famicom, aka the NES. But it was in Japan only, I believe. Japan's, Nintendo's console. So it's called Famicom Detective Club. It's been referenced in Smash Brothers series, and the two games never released in the US prior until the Nintendo Switch, I think. So it's been remastered and re-released on Nintendo Switch. Is available. I think Japan gets the physical copy. Well, for us it was just a digital copy, I think. But now we have a third game, so there's like, they actually went back. I think it's like one of the producers of the Metroid series was also involved in the original Famicom Detective Club, and now they're putting out Emio as like the third entry in the series, which is pretty great.
残念ながら新しい情報は入ってきておらん。科捜研に頼んどる紙袋の鑑定も結果待ちなんじゃよ。
Forensics is still looking at the paper bag. Okay, so these are the options. Paper bag.
その紙袋が古いものだったようだ。コンビニに挟んだ
Or
ん
the
です
bag
か？
itself might have been old. Is that true?
よく知っとるの。
We can't say until we get the results, but
どれくらい古いもの
we'll
なの
know
か
soon
は
enough. Observations?
今回の山はなかなかの難事件じゃよ。
It's just a difficult case.
いつ頃のものなのかは
Okay, we
結
on the
果
results,
待ちじゃの。
Think.
あの紙袋がどれくらい古いものなのか。
So they still don't know how old the bag is.
18年前に
Let's find out why they didn't tell anyone about it 18 years ago. Murders from 18 years ago?
18年前の事件では紙袋のことを伏せていたそうですね。公開し
ああ、わしは事件の捜査を担当しておったからの。
That's right. I was in charge of the investigation, and it was my call.
そうだったんですね。
Notebook added.
当時、
Ah,
紙
so
袋の情
he
報を
was the
公
one
開しな
that
かったのはあまりにも
pointed out that
異様な
idea.
手口だったからじゃ。
And we had good reason. It was a big scandal anyway. But if all the bizarre details had leaked...
下手に世間を刺激しすぎて捜査に支障が生じないように曖昧な表現にとどめたんじゃよ。
Just seemed best not to rile folks up about details. Could have slowed down our investigation.
世間を刺激しないためですか
Try not to rile folks up. Yeah, that's a good idea.
今回の山はなかなかの難事件じゃよ。
鎌田警部
Let's keep asking Inspector Kamada the important questions.
捜査に支障が生じないよう曖昧な表現にとどめたんじゃよ。
Don't need people freaking out and slowing down the investigation. Is it my imagination or is he oddly familiar? I don't know. You know, imagine if Kamada was part of a previous entry of Famicom, the Technical Club. I would love to play the previous entries. Call engage, Kamada. I mean, he's here. Yes, what is it? Check out the phone. We're going to make a phone call right now. Open notebook. Aisuke. So this is the victim. He's like 15 years old. It's Kamada. Junko. Oh yeah, this is Koze. The other detective. Worked for Investigation Division 1, Police Force. There's Daisuke, the jokester guy. He was in elementary when the case from 18 years ago occurred. Never heard of the urban legend of Emio, but he was in elementary. Okay. Paper bag. Shows you the photo of the victim with a paper bag, right? That got out in the public, there's a chance someone would try to copy it. That's true.
18年前の事件の犯人は結局見つかっていないですよね。
Understanding that we never caught the killer who committed those crimes 18 years ago, is that right? Yeah, it still haunts me to this day. Well, since the cat's out of the bag, let me share a few other shameful secrets with you. Please, go on.
3件の連続殺人事件の発生を許してしまった当時のわしら
In
は
addition to the 3 tragic unsolved murders,
一人の
mind
犠
you,
牲
we
者
worked
も
on
出
that
して
case
はなら
hard.
んと
Didn't want to see more lives lost on my watch.
実はここでさらな
But
る
something else slipped through their fingers.
ある一
Yeah,
人
we had a
の
missing
少年が
person, a young boy. Missing boy. His name was Makoto Kuze. Is it related to Kuze, the other Kuze? I wonder if she has a son. Ooh, Kuze. Let's write that down. Write that down, buddy. She's 26 now. Let me see. Are you saying...
そのまさかじゃ
Yeah, it's exactly what you're thinking.
久世君の6歳年上のお兄さんなんじゃよ
Older brother.
当時まだ
Oh,
14歳じゃった
man. Yeah, she's looking for a brother. Yeah, so it's almost like a little bit like I think of X-Files. I think I mentioned it on the previous stream, but X-Files just came to mind. Twin Peaks, X-Files, they're just around the same time. But I think Dave Duchovny would be more popular and more recognized on X-Files than he was in Twin Peaks when it first started, when it first aired. 6 years older. He was 14 years old when he just disappeared. The book
犠
added
牲に
updated.
なったので
First suspect that he was murdered by the same person. Oh,
はわしら警察はそりゃもう落胆しての
it was a tremendous blow to my team.
幸いにもその後紙袋をかぶせられた奇妙な姿の遺体が新たに見つかることはなかったが
Fortunately, we never did find another victim in a paper bag like that until now.
それ以
Fortunately, we
来
never found poor Makoto either.
今現在も他の3件の事件と彼の失踪の関連性は分からずじまいなんじゃよ
To this day, he's considered a missing person, but I think it's possible, even likely, there's a connection.
今鎌田警部はその後紙
They
袋
didn't
を
find any
かぶ
more
せられ
bodies
た
with the paper bags on
昨
their
日
heads after
佐
that.
々木くんの遺体
Does
発
that
見
mean
まで
that
18年間
until
同様の事
Isuke
件が途絶えてたってことなの
was murdered, there had been no similar incidents for 18 years. What if Makoto is back? We have to hear more from that brother, Kuze's brother.
もしや誠さんの
So,
失踪以来
there weren't any other serial
連続
cases after
殺人
Makoto's
が途絶え
disappearance?
たのでしょうか
Other than this one?
ははさすがは宇津木さんのところの探偵さんじゃの
Sugi has trained you well.
さよ久世
That's right.
誠の失踪
Makoto
を
Kuze
境
disappeared,
に
and we haven't seen
連続少
any
女殺
serial
人事件
murders
が鳴りを
involving
潜め
young
たん
girls.
じゃよ
I'm not sure why, but fortunately we haven't seen that sort of crime since then.
鎌田警部から
Let's keep
話
asking
を
for him.
久世誠
For
が
the
行
record,
方不明
there have
にな
been
って
no
以来
murder,
新
no
たな
new
被
murder
害者
victims
は
like
出
this
て
since
おらんの
Makoto
じゃよ
went missing.
ああ行方不明といえば
Oh, there's another thing I should mention.
当時事件の関係者だと
We
見
had
ら
a
れ
suspect
てい
at the time, but he disappeared shortly after the first
最初
murder.
の事件と同時期に
Oh.
行方がわからなくなっておった
Suspect? Disappearance?
最初の事件と同時期に
Right after the first murder.
さよつまり
Yeah, so there were two disappearances back then surrounding our case.
2件の死いずれも事件とは無関係だとは考え
Feels like
にく
everything
い
is connected, but we still have a few missing pieces, you know? Interesting. Wow, we're getting a lot of details here. Missing man.
その行方不明の男について何か情報はありますか
Do you have any more info about the man who went missing?
行方不明の男と
I suppose so. Turns out that he knew the first victim from the serial girl murder case. Turns out that he knew the first victim.
よく二人で会っとったようじゃぞ
They had apparently been meeting up frequently.
じゃが最初の犠牲者の遺体が発見されたのと同じ
Anyhow, the same day the body of the first victim was found,
その男
we found a disturbing amount of blood in a man's
お
apartment.
びただしい
Oh,
それもあって
we thought that perhaps the man was injured in some kind of altercation relating to the murder. It's also possible that he himself is the killer. Wow. So maybe that was the main guy. But he's still missing along with the truth. I'm afraid we weren't able to establish a connection between him and a series of murders.
18年前の事件だ
So there are two missing people involved in the case of 18 years ago.
一人は部屋に多量の血痕を残したま
One
ま
was
姿を
a
消した
man who apparently knew the
事件
victim.
最
He
初の
found
被
blood
害
on
者
his
と
apartment
して
after he disappeared.
そしてもう一人は
And the other was Detective Kuze's brother.
その久世誠さんは18年前の事件の
Makoto
タイミング
was missing the whole time.
警部は
I wonder if Inspector Kamada ever met with Detective Kuze as a child.
あるのか
久世君のことは彼女が幼い頃から知っとるんじゃがわしのことを覚えてるかはわからん
The answer to the question. Known Kuze since she was a kid, but I don't think she remembers me much from those years.
しかしまあ
Sure has grown up though. She's tough and sharp as attack. Great detective.
鎌田警部から話を聞こう。
It's just
ただ
just what?
クゼ君が
I
少
just
々
think
無理を
Kuze
しと
is
るよ
working
う
a bit
にわし
too
には
hard.
常に張り
Feels like
詰
she's
めて
tense all the
自分を
time,
追い込ん
always
どる
pushing.
お兄さんの失踪が
It's gotta be tough.
何か関
A
係
brother
が
gone missing from a young age. Might be weighing on her.
わしにはようわからん
What do I know? I'm so shrink.
鎌田警部から話を聞こう。
I think if you press the B button, it would delay for a bit. Just gotta be careful what I press here. I don't want to break the game. I feel like it's so fragile. Because right now it's not loading up the text or the menus anymore. Oh wait, oh, there you go. Wow, that's kind of strange. About Kuze.
クゼ君は佐々木英介の事件の捜査で早速
Kuze is already on the Sasaki case, as you know.
常に全
She's the
力で
best
仕
we've
事に
got,
取り組む
reliable and
頼もし
always
い
gives
刑
her
事
all.
じゃ
Isuke's case.
佐々木英介の事件と18年前の事件の犯人は同一人物だと思いますか？
Is it possible? Same person who killed others 18 years ago?
そりゃあその可能性は否定できん模倣犯による犯行という線も考慮すべきじゃ
Well, we can't rule it out, but we should also consider the possibility of copycat.
当
However,
時紙
since
袋
certain
に関する
details
情報
about
公開を差し
the
控えた
crime
こと
were
を
never
考
made
える
public,
と
copycat
模
is
倣犯の
pretty
可能性は
unlikely.
低いじゃろうな過去
Hmm.
の事件は10
Then
代の
there's
少
a matter of
女ばかりじゃ
victims.
ったし
Why
かし
check
今
the
回の
girls
被害
and
者
the
は
boy
男
now?
だもう一点
There's one more critical
18年
difference.
前の事
Do
件
you know what it is? Paper bags made of different material. Victim were killed in a different manner. Yeah.
殺害方法が違うのでは？
おお
That's right.
今回の事件の
See,
情
we have
報
a
を
pretty
しっ
good
かり
handle
把
on this case
握
already.
連続殺人
As
事
you
件
said,
はすで
serial
による
murders were
犯行
committed
一方の佐々木
barehanded
英介は
while
紐状
Isuke
の
was
首
strangled with a
を
cord.
絞められとはいえ殺害方法というものはその時の状況などで変わるのが普通じゃ
Of course, the killer could deviate from his modus operandi in the heat of the moment. Can't rule that out.
犯人の加齢等でも変化するもんじゃから同一犯ではないという判断には
If we are chasing the same perp, he's now 18 years older than he was. Maybe his methods changed over time.
なるほど。そう
Let's see.
ということは
So the paper bag might be the
二つの事件
only common factor.
そして
It all seems like it's coming back to the Smiling Man urban legend.
そういえば鎌田警部
When I think of it,
エミ
has Inspector Kamada heard of the Smiling Man? Let's ask him.
ところで鎌田警部は
エミオ
Smiling Man?
なん
No.
じゃそりゃ
What the hell is that? The hell is that?
微笑みの笑みに
Well, it relates to the paper bags you found among these victims. Paper bags with smiley faces on them.
泣いている女の子の前に
A man with such a bag
永遠の笑顔をあげると言って
on his head would appear in front of a crying girl and threaten
殺してしまう
to give her a smile forever.
殺された被害者はエミオと同じ紙袋
Victims are said to be found in the same type of paper bag with a crude smiley face drawn on.
なんと
Look at this
そん
expression.
な都市伝
Are
説
you
があるか
serious? This is a real urban legend. Looks like you haven't heard of it.
鎌田警部
Guess he didn't know anything about the Smiling Man either. The Smiling Man thing, it sure does seem like those murders could have been the inspiration behind it.
でも紙袋のことを
But you said that information
報道
about the
規制
paper
していた
bag
んで
was
すよ
never made public, right?
さよ
That's
警
right.
察としてはそういった
Would have
無
been
責任な話
irresponsible.
がしかし
But you know,
第一
there
発
are
見
a
者
lot of
か
people
ら
at the
噂が
crime
広がっ
scene.
た可能性もあ
The
る
paper bag thing could have been
笑
leaked.
顔がどこかでつながって
I wouldn't rule out a connection.
あるいは
Could be the
都市伝
reverse.
説を
That the
模
killer
し
was
た
copying
愉快
this
犯の
legend.
うん
Oh, this whole thing is such a mess. Well, it's getting late. I should get back to the investigation.
僕もそろそろ失礼しよう。
Probably excuse myself as well.
あ、そう。
Let's head to the scene of the crime so I can take a look at the spot where the body was found.
何か
First thing,
聞いたことはないよ。
is there anything else we got to ask? Well, I think I'll be on my way now unless there's anything else I can share. You can share with me? Let's see. Now you mentioned, you did speak with Kamihara extensively yesterday, didn't you?
そうです。
Yes, that's right.
久世君はいつも以上に今回の事件の捜査に力が入ってるようじゃから。
I know Detective Kuze is taking this class personally,
彼女の相棒の
and that,
上原
well,
君は
that might be putting a lot of pressure on him as a partner. Notebook updated?
上原警視
I don't know what Inspector Kamada thinks about Kamihara personally.
片男じ
What
ゃ
do you
よ。
think about
そ
Kamada?
そっかしくて
Odd duck, isn't he?
あはあ。図星。
To say the least.
しかしああ見え
But
て
you know, he gets results. Kamihara is a pretty good detective after all.
頭も切れる
He's
し
smart
勘
and he's
も良
got
い
good
ただ
instincts.
し射撃
Terrible shot though.
君も見たじゃろうが
Well, you must see how he gets on with Detective Kuze, as in, not well.
昨日はここでも怒
She
られ
ripped
てま
into
した
him again yesterday while I was here.
じゃが
But at the end of the day,
正反対な者同士に見え
they
て
may seem like opposites, but they're quite the duel.
上原君は先輩の
Believe it or not, Kamihara looks up to Kuze as a mentor.
いつも張り
While
詰めとる
Kuze
久
is
世君は
wound
その
tighter
上
than a
原
coil.
君に随分
She needs that
救われ
loose
とるよう
energy
じゃ
that
よ
Kamihara brings.
あげて
So the two of them are starting to work together.
周囲への当た
Detective
りがソ
Kuze
フ
is
トになっ
really
た
mellowed down.
上原君のお手柄
Credit where it's due. I think Kamihara's influence
正反対だからこ
opposites
そ
work well together? I guess I can see it. Alright, not sure if there's
久
anything
世
else.
君とは正反対な
Opposite
男じゃ
track,
が
right? Kuze and Kamihara, be a good team. Alright, scenes of the crime.
鎌田警部、今日は
Thank you
あり
so
がとう
much
ご
for
ざい
your
ました。
time, Inspector
僕もそ
Kamada.
ろそろ失
I
礼
should
し
be
ま
on
す。
my way now.
おおまた何かあ
But
れば
then,
いつ
if
で
you
も
need
寄って
anything
くれ
else, just stop by.
はい、ありが
I
とう。
will, thank you.
そういえば君は今いくつなの
僕です。
19 years old. So you wouldn't have heard about these previous murders at all at the time they were committed.
はい。
No, sir. I'm just trying to learn everything I can now. That's good. You need to immerse yourself to try to understand. I'm glad to hear you're approaching this investigation with the right attitude.
君のような新しい存在
I'm
が
hopeful that
事
you'll
件
bring
解
an
決の
outsider's
鍵になると
perspective
思っ
to
てお
it.
るんじゃ
It
よ
might be the key to our solve.
わかりました。
Do my best.
頼り
Counting on you.
ところで今からはどこへ向かうんじゃ
あ、今から遺体発見現場に行ってみようと思うんですが。
Crime scene?
それはならん
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
嘘じゃよ
Just pulling your leg, rookie. You're part of the Utsuki Detective Agency, so you'll get full access. Oh, thank
ま
you.
だ
Some locations may be taped off.
奥まで
You
走って
can
くれて
ignore that.
構わん
Go ahead and investigate.
ただし
Just,
久世君にはない
don't tell
証拠
Kuze. Don't tell Kuze. Yeah, I think she'll be like, you know, she'll be mad about it. But we'll
この
see.
奥に佐々木英介の遺体が発
The
見さ
pump
れた
station
牧
where
場があるんだな。
Sasuke's body was found.
鎌田警部の許可ももらった
Got
し
the。green light from
よし
Inspector
入
Kamada.
ってみよう。
Time to check it out. There's the pump station.
ポンプ場だ。朝早くに通りかかった人が
Early morning passerby saw him laying strangely on the ground and called the police.
相当
I'm
驚
sure
い
that
た
that
だ
was
ろう
a
な。
terrible shock. Why would anyone have passed by here? Maybe they gotta walk their dog or something. Listen,
聞く相手がいな
there's
い
no one to talk to.
寂しい場
It's
所
a
だ
lonely place. Bush.
茂みに変わったところ
Bushes seem
踏
normal.
みつけられていたり
The sound of
倒れてい
trampling
たり
or
するところも見当た
anything
る
knocked over. Fence. Warning sign. Warning sign.
注意書きが貼られている警
One
察
from
の
the police
水道局
and
の
one from the
ものが
water department. Using the D-pad is a little bit slower than using the left stick to move the cursor here.
何年前からある施設なん
How
だ
long has this facility been here?
佐々木くんの遺体
I
は
think Isuke's body
このフェンス
was
の前
found
に
from
横
this
た
fence.
こんな寂しい場所で
What a lonely place. I can't help but
奇妙
imagine
な
him
紙
with
袋
a
をか
terrible
ぶせら
paper
れ
bag
た
on his head. Hmm.
ここはたまたま通りかかるような場所なのだろう
Is this the kind of place someone would just pass by? Older brother named Makoto disappeared 18 years ago. Current work partner is Detective Kamehara. Missing man. Man went missing around time of the serial murders of girls 18 years ago. He knew the first victim. On a day the first victim's body was found, he disappeared, leaving behind a disturbing amount of blood in his apartment. That might be the killer, maybe. Didn't know about the urban legend known as Emio, the smiling man, until he heard it from me. Daisuke. Detective Kuze's partner. His shooting skills are the worst. Junko Kuze's older brother disappeared 18 years ago. Disappeared around the time of the serial murders. Okay. Should be age 32 now.
聞く相手がいない
Yeah, I think pressing the B button makes it lag a little bit. Gotta watch out for that.
人の気配はない
One round. How about a Yumi?
あれ出ないや忙しいのかな
Sushi? It's Sushi?
先生
Both of them are busy? How about the office?
はい、こちらは宇津木探偵事務所です。申し訳ご依頼の件でしたら改めておかけ直しいただくか、発信音の後にお名前とご用件をお話しください。後日担当者より折り返しご連絡させていただきます。
どうしよう何かメッセージを残すのかな
Don't leave a message. Very serious message, I'm seeing. Imitation of Mrs. Sugi.
僕です携帯電話本当に便利ですね先生ありがとうございます 人がたまたま通りかかる場所とは思えないけど手がかりになりそうなものはなさそうだ 特に気になるものはない。
Nothing of particular concern.
特に気になるものはない。
Oh, pump station.
この中ってどうなってるんだろう。よし、裏に回ってみよう。
Going around
裏か
back.
らポンプ場を見ても
Didn't see
何も
anything
わからなかったけど、
out of place from the back of the pumping station,
この
but
施設は
there's a
反
path
対
leading
側からも出
up
入り
to
で
the
きるんだ
back
な。
side of the
裏道、
facility.
ここで行き止まり
This
じゃない
isn't
ん
the
だ。
dead end after all. Wait, this isn't the dead.
近道
I wonder if
し
the
よう
person
と
who
して
found the
ここを
body
通
came
り
through
かかったの
here
かな。
as some kind of shortcut?
他には特に気になると
I
こ
don't
ろ
see
がない
anything
な。
else of interest.
それにしても
Still is pretty spooky.
物陰からエミオがこちら
Almost
の
feel
様
like
子を
Smiley
見て
Man
い
is
る。
watching me from the shadows.
一体何者がここで佐々木英介君を。 ここにはもう手がかり。バスに乗って駅まで戻
Take the
ろう。
bus back to the office.
次にバスが来るのは1時間
An hour?
後？参ったな。
Well, we have an hour to investigate the area.
駅まで歩いた方が早いかもし
Maybe
れ
the
ない。
faster to walk back.
よー探偵くん、
Hey,
お仕事ご苦労様です
the duo is here. Hey, yo, boy detective. Looks like you're working hard on our case. Thanks.
上原刑事、お疲れ様です。
I should actually be thanking you.
なんか新たに気づいた
Oh,
ことがある
please. Anyway, what's up? Notice anything new?
探偵的な視点でないと
You
わ
found
からな
something
い情
different?
報
Maybe
とかあっ
thanks
た
to
ら
our
ぜ
private
ひご
investigation
提供を
mindset. Please, let me know.
いえ、それが特にこれと言ってなく。
Didn't find much.
そっかまた何かあったら教えてよ
刑事なのに。
僕は今から署に戻るところなん
But
ね
捜査の方は順調なんですか？
いやーなかなか進まなくってさ探偵くんが気にしてくれてるのにねもちろん何か分かったら探偵くんには何だって教えちゃう
hmm?
捜査上の
haven't you
秘
heard of
密っていうのがあるんだよね
I can't actually share more info with you. Now he sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Hmm.
何か新しく気づいたこととかないですか？すごく見られているような。
探偵くん
はい。
髪切った
You got a haircut, didn't you?
あれ違
Dang
ったか
it. Usually that's what people
何
are
か気づ
looking
いたことある
for when they ask if you notice something new.
気づいたことって
Since you asked me about noticing things,
僕は
there's something that I'm
探偵くん
hoping
に気
you
づいて
notice. Did he cut his hair? Looks exactly the same. I mean, Kuze's in the car.
わけないか。
Sky, interesting. Daytime? Car?
上原刑事の車だ。警察車両。 今日もいい天気だ。捜査の
Seems like he's returning from an investigation.
上原刑事の車だ。なんだか様子がおかしいよ。昨日より様子がおかしい。
Is he being even stranger than he was yesterday?
上原刑事が運転してきたく。
Is there anything off about the car? What was that? Field.
目の前には畑が
He's out
広が
here
っている。
today. Not sure what we're supposed to look at.
様子がおかしいのはいつもだったり。
ところで
I
今
mean, with a
は
bus, you know, they don't come by very
は
often.
い。時刻表を見てびっくりしました。
To look at the schedule,
これは
oof,
駅まで歩いた方が
Essentially,
早いか
just
なと
thinking
考
about
えていた
how
ところで。
it would be faster to walk back to the office.
よせよせ
No, you don't want to do
結
that.
構な距離あ
You
る
get all
し
sweaty.
どうもないから危
Not
な
a
いし
good look.
そうですよね。
Yeah, you're probably right.
できれば乗せてやりたいん
Well,
だ
I'd
け
give you a ride if I could.
ね
But yeah. Oh, I pressed the B button. Does it just like... I don't know why it does that. It's so weird. Bum. Oh, I gotta press it again?
そわそわしながら
Seems
車
like he's fidgeting an awful lot and looking at his car. Ah,
なるほど。
I see. Hey, what? I have to do it twice to get Kuze to look over here?
すごく申し訳なさそうな目で僕を
Seems
見
like
てい
he's
る。
apologizing with his eyes.
久世刑事だ。こちらを見よう
She
と
can't
し
even
な
be
い。
bothered to look at me.
すごく申し訳ない。
Okay.
僕に声をかけたも
He
のの
approached me, but it
結
seems
局
like
困っち
he's...
ゃってるんだな
It。seems like something is going on with him. Hmm.
ごめん呼ばれちゃった
Yeah. I wonder if
バ
Kuze's...
スなかなか来ない
Kuze's done something.
うん
Oh, there you go.
僕にそんな
I'm
勇
not
気
sure
は
I'm
ない
brave enough right now.
上原刑事、困ってるようだし。僕、バスを待つこと
I think
に
I'll
しま
just
す。
wait for the bus, but thanks for your concern.
わかった
Gotcha. We'll take care then. See ya.
結局バスが来るのを待つほかないか。どうやって時間を
How
潰
should I
そう。
pass the time? Investigate. Oh, the bus schedule.
1時間に1本の上、最終バスの時間も早いんだな。
They stopped running pretty early. So yeah, so maybe the victim would get killed around 9 p.m. But then if we can
1
take
時
a
間
look
に
at the
1本の
schedule,
上、最終バスの
schedule.
1時間に1本の上。1時間に
Nope, can't look at it. Bus shelter?
ここで座って
Maybe
待
I'll
と
just
う
sit
か。
here and wait. Sit tight and wait. Not sure if there's anything else. Nope. Bus shelter, schedule.
聞く相手がいない。
Let's try phone.
バッテリーが残りわずかだ。
Battery seems pretty low.
そういえば、
Now that I think
ゆう
of
べ
it, I
充
don't
電
remember
しなかっ
charging the
た
phone
な。
last
い
night.
ざという時のために温
Maybe I'll
存
wait
しよ
until it's
う。
emergency.
あゆみちゃんに相談しようと思ったのに。
I should have listened to Ayumi about this. Use
い
phone?
ざという時のために温存し。聞く相手がいない。バスを待っているのは僕一人だけだ。いざという時のために。ここで座って待とうかな。1時間に1本の上。
Nothing updated in the notebook.
上原刑事、戻ってきてくださいよ。なんちゃって。
Kuze.
乗せてくれたっていいじゃないですか。なんで本人の前じゃ絶対言えない。聞く相手がいない。
It's doing the thing again. Man, I don't know why. Oh, interesting. Oh, you replay the audio. That's pretty neat. Alright, let me save you real quick. Chapter 2. I feel like I should maybe say that. This one here. Well, when is the emergency surroundings? I
バスを待っているのは僕。
wonder if we have to actually.
聞く相手がいない。
I'm just gonna actually use the magnifying glass here. Seems like there's a whole no. Bus shelter schedule.
特に気になるものはない。
Doesn't seem like there's anything else. I'm looking at the ground to see if there's any clues.
特に気になるもの。 ここで座って待とう。1時間に1本の上、最終バスの時間。 聞く相手がいない。呼ぶ？そうだ。タクシーを呼べばいいんだ。1番読んで番号を調べればいいんじゃないか。
Call a cab. I'll just dial 104 to get the operator to connect me.
冴えてるな、僕ったら。いや、便利だな。携帯電話って。
Cell phones are amazing.
ありがとうございます。
But the battery. Now's the time to use it? But the battery.
まさか、いきなりバッテリー切れになる。1、
Nah, it
0。
seems pretty good. If it was a Nokia phone.
はあ、バッテリーが切れてしまっ
Wow,
た。
battery's dead.
1時間に1本の上。ここで座っても。ここで座。バッテリーが切れてしまう。上原刑事は言っちゃったし。
Kamihara is
そういえ
gone.
ば
It was good to hear all that backstory
Kamihara
about him
刑事に
from
ついて
Inspector Kamada.
変わった男じゃよ。そそっかしくてチャラチャラしとる。しかしああ見えて上原君はなかなか優秀な刑事なんじゃぞ。頭も切れるし勘も良い。ただし
Smart, he's got good instincts. Terrible shot,
や
though.
つはしょっちゅうクゼ君に怒
I've
ら
never
れ
seen
た
how
ら。
he gets on with Detective Kuze, as in not well.
じゃがの
At the end of the day,
正反対
they
な
may
者
seem like
同士に
opposites,
見え
but
て
they're quite the
い
duel.
つも張り詰めとるクゼ
Kuze
君
is
は
wound
その
tighter
上
than a
原君
coil.
に随分救われとるよ
She needs
じゃ
that
よ。
loose energy that Kamara's
上原君と
brings.
コンビになって
That the two of them
周
start
囲へ
working
の
together,
当たりが
Detective
ソフト
Kuze
にな
has
ったんじ
really
ゃ。
mellowed out.
あそこまで言うってことは
To be sharing about Kuze,
鎌田警部も
maybe she's just as hard as
強
him,
く当たられてたのか
just
な
as hard on him as she is on Detective
なんて
Kamihara.
考えてみたけどほと
Still
んど時
thinking,
間
but
は経ってないや
hardly any time has passed.
1時間に1本の上バッテリーが切れてしまうどうしよバッテリーが切れてしまった
Battery.
ここで座って待とうこんな時間に流しのタクシーなんてめったに通らないだろうな
At this hour, it may be hard to find a taxi. I would just start walking.
バッテリーが切れてし困ったな
Oof, I can't use it.
使えないし
Can't even use my cell
バスを
phone.
待つしか
Guess
な
I have to
い
wait for the bus.
でも僕はこん
Les,
なことじゃくじけない
can't let this
タクシーを
discourage
呼ぶ
me.
方法は
There's
ま
gotta
だ
be
あるはず
another
だ
way to call a taxi. Raise your hand.
僕ならできる
Think, McFly, think. I can do this, probably.
僕ならできる僕ならできる
Well,
バッテリーが切れてしまったこんな時間に僕ならできるよしタクシーを呼ぼう僕の不思議な力を使って
I'll just use my mysterious powers.
まず目を閉じる
Close my eyes and
そしてひたすら念じ
summon
る
a taxi with my mind.
今までも何度
I
か成
mean,
功
it's
して
worked
いる
before.
例えば
That one time when I wished we could have another sunny day.
お早速近づいてくる
The sound
車
of
の
a
音が
car
かすかに
approaching?
来てます来てます探偵
I
パワ
feel
ー
it.
です
I
ここ
can
で一
feel
層
it.
強く
Come
念
on,
じる
universe. Send a cab to the PI I need.
入れよ
Oh, snap.
え
Huh?
本当に来ちゃった
Did I really summon a taxi?
どうぞ乗っ
Not
てくだ
bad.
さ
We're
い
into the station, huh?
駅
は
まあ
あ
Nice.
僕を乗せて
Are
大
you
丈
sure
夫だった
about
んです
this?
か
Don't you have someone else to
予
pick up
約
or
者でしたよ
something?
ね
Oh, look at a pattern on the seats. Notice how the taxi driver's wearing gloves too. Maybe the taxi driver is the passerby, so maybe they may have noticed something, or the bus driver. But then the murder happened at 9 p.m. So let's see if the taxi driver can answer any questions.
あなた
No,
を
I'm here to pick
迎え
you
に
up.
来たんです
Me?
僕を
Really?
僕を迎えに来た
You were here to pick me up specifically?
国道
Yeah, boss called and said I had a fare out waiting at the bus stop. At this bus stop.
あなたが呼んだんじゃないんですね。
You're saying you didn't call me?
じゃあ
I guess someone else arranged it for you.
誰かが手配してく
Ooh.
じゃあ誰
タクシーの運転手さんだ。上原刑事が。
You know, it could have been not Kamihara, but maybe Kuze.
上原刑事、ありがとうございます。おかげで本当に助かりました。
ところでお客さん
はい、なんです。
お客さんを拾っ
カメある
たあの辺りで死
Did
体
you know
が
that
発
the
見
cops
された
found a body not too far from where I
知って
picked you
ま
up?
す
Yeah, I
So
heard about that.
詳しくは知らないんですが、一昨日の夜、子供が殺されたとか。
Oh, he knows about it.
よくご存知ですね。
Word travels fast.
仲間
I mean, it
内じ
should be
ゃ
on the
か
news
な
by
り
now,
話
I
題に
think.
なってますからね。
Something crazy like that, you know, people are gonna talk.
なんでも中学生の男の子だとか。
I guess the kid was in middle school?
かわいそうにね。
そうですね。
嫌な事件ですね。嫌な事件ですね。
Pippon. Gonna go.
嫌な事件です。あんな何にもないところで。
Hell of a thing for a kid to get killed in a place like that, huh?
人が寄りつ
I
か
mean,
な
maybe
い
the
よ
killer
う
figured
な
they
場所だ
could
から
count
こ
on the
そ
place to be
犯罪
deserted,
って
you know?
起きる。で、お客
So
さ
what
ん
were you
は
doing
あ
there
んなと
anyway?
ころで
Are you some
何
kind
を
of police detective or something?
あ、い
Not
や、
exactly.
僕はそ
I'm,
の
how can I put it?
なわけない
Come
で
on,
すよ
son,
ね。
you look like you're in high school, aren't
小
you?
勢
Hey,
私、
I drive
あの
past
辺りは仕事で
all
よ
the
く通るん
time
で
for
すけど、あそ
but
こ
I've
で
never
人
picked
を乗せ
anyone
た
up
ことっ
there.
て
Ooh, interesting.
な
So
いん
maybe
です
he's
よ。
that pacifier as I thought he would be.
だから、
So I
あん
gotta
な
ask,
ところで
what
何
were
し
you
て
up
た
to?
ちょっと
I just
用事
I
が。
had some business to attend to.
あんまり詮索しちゃ
I
ダメ
see.
ですね。
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
あの道をよく通る。
Often drives by this area for work. Yeah.
運転手さんは
This game is called Emio.
あの辺
The
りを
Smelling
よく通るん
Man
です
is
か
on the Nintendo Switch. This is just a demo. We're playing Chapter 2 right now. You can try it for yourself too. It's on the eShop. You say you drive through this area often.
ええ、実は
Yeah, I
一
do.
昨日の夜も通ったんですよ。
I was actually out here the night before last, probably around 10 p.m. Oh,
現場横の国道を車で通りかかった人が何かを見かけた
right next to
と
the
いう
road.
可能性
Ah,
は
there you
な
go.
きにしもあらずかな。
運転手さん、何かを目にしているかも
Maybe
し
the
れない。
driver saw something.
一昨日の夜、あの辺りを通った時、
Did you see
何か
anything
見かけませ
noteworthy
んでし
when
た
you
か？
drove through this area the other night?
何かですか？
ええ、どんなことでもいいんです。
何かあったっけな。
Let me think.
そうで、なんかあった。
Maybe there was something. Oh right, I almost forgot. What
Nani
was
を-
it?
見たんですよ。
I saw a motorcycle
あ
parked
の辺りに
there the other
オー
night.
トバイ。
オートバイ？
A motorcycle. Ask about the motorcycle.
間違いありません。
Positive that I saw a motorcycle parked over there the other night. Around 10 p.m. I'm sure of it.
り大型のバイクでしたよ。
Yeah, it was a nice looking bike.
まあでも
But, hmm?
きっと
Guessing the
あれ
rider
で
was
すよ。
just, making a pit stop.
あれとは
A pit stop? Why there?
おしっこ。
Bathroom break, kid. You ever see a bike on the side of the road? The rider's probably taking a piss.
運転手さん
He's pretty confident about this interpretation. Let's see.
事件当日
There was a motorcycle parked in a crime scene around 10 p.m. on a night of
ちょっと
murder.
気になるな
Concerning, to say the
でも
least.
オートバイじゃ
The killer was riding a
佐々
motorcycle,
木君も別の場所で
and
殺
they
害
must
し
have killed
現場まで運ぶのなんて
Asuka there. I can't imagine transporting a body on a
やはり佐々木君
motorcycle.
はポンプ場で殺害されたと考えるのが自然なんだろう
I guess most likely that Isuke was killed at the pump station, but
オートバイの持ち主
why
は
was that motorcycle parked there? Could be because they saw the body? Must be for some other reason. Yeah, it was around 10 p.m., so... You would think someone would try to stop. But they must have seen the body because the murder occurred at 9 p.m., so let's see what happens.
亡くなっている佐々木君にいや そうじゃ
can't be.
あの辺りは夜は真っ
It's
暗
pretty
にな
dark
り
out
そう
there
だ
at
し
night, so if motorcyclists were just passing by, it seems like really unlikely that they'd notice the body.
それに第一発見
Plus,
者
wasn't the person who called the
早朝
murder
にそ
there
こを通
in
り
the
かか
early
っ
morning?
結局
Yeah, maybe the driver's right after all. Okay.
あの
What's the color of the
さっき
motorcycle?
からお客さんはなんでまた
Why does it feel like I'm being
刑事さんの
interviewed by a detective?
高校生
I
な
mean,
の
you're in
に
high school, right?
実は僕
Well, I'm actually sort of
探
a
偵クラブってい
in
う
a
サー
sort
ク
of
ルをやってて
detective club.
街で起きた不思議な出来事をみんな
I
で
like to
調べて
investigate anything
み
strange
たいな
that happens in
探
town.
偵だっていうことを
Why
言い
didn't I
そびれ
just
て
tell him
思
I'm
わ
a
ず
PI? Oh well.
へえ
You know, sounds kind of fun.
それ
It's all fun and games.
一昨日の夜のこと
You didn't
で
happen to see anything else the
他に
night
ご存知
before
の
last, did you?
そうですね
Don't think
そ
so.
の代わりって
Suppose
わ
it's
けじゃ
not what
ない
you're
ん
looking
です
for, but
私の
do have a story if you want to hear it.
ん
Let's hear it.
はいと
今日会社から連絡があってあそこで少年が待ってるって聞いて実は
I
私
said there was a young man out there waiting for me. I got nervous.
タクシー
See,
で
you'd be surprised how often we get calls from
乗せちゃう
calls from who?
この世
I don't
の
know,
も
like
のじゃ
phantom
ない
calls from
もの
another world.
です
You show up and no one's there. It's creepy.
あの場所って
You were
男
hanging
の
out
子が
near
殺
that
され
where
た
that
場
boy
所で
was
しょ
murdered, right?
あなたを迎
So
え
yeah,
に
if I
行
had
くのが
gotten a
夜だ
call
っ
to
た
pick
と
you
し
up
た
at
ら
night, I
理
might
由
have
を
just
つけて行かなか
faked
ったか
being
もし
sick
れ
or
ません
something.
プロ失格ですね
I know it's kind of unprofessional. Yeah.
あなたが好き
Anyway,
そうな
thought you
話
might
かと
want to
思
know.
ったん
Sorry
で
if
す
I
よ
wasted your time.
さあそろそろ
Alright,
駅
let's
で
get
す
you where
よ
you're going.
はい
よー
Hmm.
今から後ろについてんだから帰れ
Students. Ushio's house.
新作のどんなもんケースと買ったんだって
Got Basilisk Quest 4, doesn't he? I think they're trying to refer to Dragon Quest 4.
行こうぜドナクエやろうぜ
Heck yeah, hi man. Let's lay some Basilisk. Basilisk. Minami Dyson Junior High School.
中学生の男の子って元気ね。ここが佐々木くんが通っていた南第三中学校ね。
Okay, so I guess we're heading. Oh, this must be Ayumi's side of the story. Since she's now at the school with a kid, the kid that was murdered. This is his school. Beat up.
僕も行くって言ったじゃんなんで こんにちは、お姉さん。南第三中に何かご用ですか？
いいの？お友達行っちゃったわよ。
大丈夫です。困っている人には声をかけて、先生とかお母さんがいます。
そうなの？ありがとうね。待ってるわけじゃないんだけどな。
Secret saucing. Not that I'm in need necessarily.
じゃあちょっとお話聞
Okay,
かせて
I'd
も
like to
らおう
ask you
か
a
な。
few questions. Are you sure you're okay with it?
はい。なんで女の人には親切にした方がいいんです。ってお父さんがいつも言ってます。それに僕は1年生だけど物知りなんです。
I'm only my first year here, but I know a lot. Ask away.
本当に？
First year? Well,
Hello,
you seem like you've got it figured out.
本当に本当だよ。
I'll never say no to a nice woman. No book added.
ちょっと前まで小学生だったのね。
It's not far removed from elementary school.
生徒から話を聞いてみましょう。
Let's hear what he has to say.
佐々木英介君のことって。
Yeah, they told us yesterday's morning assembly. I was shocked.
死んじゃったん
He's
です。
actually dead, isn't he?
3年生の人だって言ってました。それで、
Third year,
そ
and
れだけです。
that's all I know.
とんでもないわ。
Thanks for talking to me.
佐々木英介さんは
All I
3
know
年
is
生
that
で死んじ
Isuke
ゃっ
was in
た。
third year and that he was killed.
生徒から話を聞く。
お姉さんはすごく可愛いです。
そんなこと。
僕は可愛いと。佐々木英介さんは。あ、可
Watch
愛
out
い
for
人
cute
には
girls.
気を
That's
つけ
like my
ろ。
dad's motto.
座右の銘。
What even is a motto?
座右の。なんでしょうか。
さっきのかけてった子たちもだけど、ショッキングなことが起きたのに、生徒は随分
Pretty much
普通な
feels like
感
a
じなの
normal
で、
day around
学
here.
校全体の
Wonder
雰囲
what
気って
the
ど
mood
う
of
な
the
の
school
か
is
しら。
overall.
話しにくかったら
Sorry if
申
this is
し
hard
訳
to talk about.
いえ、そんなことは噛んじゃった。
He bit his tongue.
大丈夫？
Are you okay?
はい。
Yeah.
それで、
佐々木英介君のこと
Have you
を
noticed
受けて
anything different or concerning at
学校の
school
様子で
since the
何か
incidents
変わ
with
ったと。
Isuke?
暗い時間に一人で外出する
Don't go
の
out
は
alone
避
at
ける
night
こ
and
と。
stay away from the
夜
pump
は
station.
校長先生からは
That's
そう
what the
聞いたの
principal
で、
told us. I
みん
think
な今日
everyone is
は帰るのが早い
leaving
なと
early
思って。
today as well.
あとは、
Also, I have a few friends who commute to school on the bus that stops near the pump station. They said they were going to start riding their bikes instead.
そうなのね。
Let's see why. Be careful when you leave today.
あ、それから、
Let's see.
僕、
My first year here, so I don't know much about the
ごめ
school.
んなさい。
この子。
This kid seems like he's suddenly deflated.
ね
Hey, so
え、どうしちゃったの？
僕、物知りだって言ったけど、
I know I said I know a lot, but I don't actually know anything about Isuke. Or the school, really. Dad always telling me not to lie, no matter who I'm talking to. I'm sorry, miss.
そんなこと。
それか、佐
Did try to think of everything I could about Isuke, but the more I thought about it, the more scared I got. Started thinking about how even kids my age can die. Started worrying that I might suddenly die, you know? It was so scary. Oh dear, I'm really sorry that my questions brought up these kinds of feelings for you. No, it's not your fault. Dude, what's taking so long? Hurry up! Yeah, let's hurry up if you're coming to Ushio's. We're the only ones who know where he lives. First one there gets the first run in the Basilisk Quest. Off he goes. Who's that lady anyway? She was cute. Oh wait, she was as cute as Saori. No way, Saori is dead and cute. Bro, you got a crush on Saori.
中学生って他に女の子たちがこっちに来る。あの子たちに声をかけてみる。あの子たちに声をかけて。こんにちは。今
Reach out for a minute.
私、宇津木探偵事務
Name's
所で助手を
Ayumi
してい
and
る
an assistant
立
at
花と言い
Misugi
ます。
Detective Agency.
探偵？あ、そう。今、佐々木英介君の
That's
事件を
right.
調べてい
I'm
る
working
の
on
に。
this case. If you don't mind, I have a few questions.
聞き込みってやつですか？
Well, like you're interrogating me or something?
何でも
Sure, I'll
話し
tell
ま
you
せん。
everything I know.
私とここにいる友人は佐々木君とクラスメートでした。
Classmates with
じゃあ
Isuke.
3年生なんだ。有力
Oh,
な
if
情
they
報
were
が
in the
聞
same
けるか
class, they
も。
might have some promising information.
昨日の朝
They
礼で
announced that he
亡くなった。
died at the morning assembly yesterday.
本当びっくりしちゃ
Couldn't
った。
believe my ears. Ears, eyes.
佐々木君がどんな子か聞いても大丈夫？はい。明るい性格で。
He was always really
男子
positive
から
and
も
had
女
lots
子
of
から
friends,
も人気
both
の
boys and
成
girls.
績も良くて。
He got good grades, he was kind.
どうして？
I just can't believe what happened.
辛いこと聞いて。
So sorry to ask
ごめんね。
questions about this. Sure, it's painful to think about.
いえ、大丈夫です。
Class representative
私、
should
学
be
級
able to
委員。
handle it. But school,
3年生の
everyone in his class is talking about it a lot.
かなり。
We're all in shock. If the kids in the younger grades might not be as affected. I mean, it varies from kid to kid.
うわぁ、元気出して。
Man, the other one is like about to cry right now.
すごくショックで。
So shocked.
ごく普通の中学校だと思います。
Just a normal school, nothing special.
彼女たちから話を。
Need to hear from them.
すごくショックです。ごく普通の中学校。それは私、お
I
姉
could
さん
tell from the moment I saw you that you were special, miss.
っていうか、
I
探
mean,
偵って
being a detective is so cool. Oh, you think so?
かっこいいよね。
Agree, don't you? Yeah, I guess.
佐々木くんって
So Isuke was a
明
bright,
るくて勉
studious,
強もできて優しい。
kind boy.
はい、その通りです。みんなの人気者でした。
He was.
そ
Everyone
んな
liked
佐
him.
々木くんの最近の
Did you
様
notice
子に
anything different or unusual about his behavior recently? Nothing in particular. He was acting normally, right?
いつも
Yeah,
通
he
りで
was.
した。
Business as usual.
いつもの佐々木くんって感じでした。
He was just acting like the usual Isuke.
佐々木くんと特に仲が良かった人に心当たりある？
Anyone who was particularly close.
そうですね。
Got along with everyone. He treated everyone like an equal. I wonder who it could be.
誰だろう。
Who could it be? Oh, come to think of it, do you remember something else? Yeah, I'm thinking of Megumi from the class next door.
佐々木く
Itsuki's
確かに仲
good
良かった
friend,
もん。
right?
お
They
姉
go
さ
way
ん
back.
もしかすると
Miss, I bet
森本
she
さんな
knows
ら
something
何か知っているかもしれません。
about to Megumi Morimoto. Okay. About Megumi?
森本さんってどんな子なのかな。同じ学級委
Well,
員
we're
ではあ
both
るの
class
ですが、
representatives, but
ク
for
ラス
different
が違うの
classes.
であん
Don't
ま
know
り
her
知らな
well,
い
but
で
she
す。
seems nice.
うん、
Notebook added or updated?
あまり知り
Don't know
ま
much
せんが、
about her. She seems nice.
ここにはい
She's
ま
not
せん。
here. Talk
随
to
分張
students.
り切ってる
Kid
みた
seems
い。
like she's in high spirits.
ちょっと緊張して
Looks a
るのか。
little nervous.
鶴竹町立南第三中学
Tsurutake
校。
Municipal
場所的には
on the west side of okay. School bulletin.
学校行事
Looks
が
like it
書
has
いて
some
あ
sort
る
of schedule for school events on it.
考えてみれ
I
ば
think the girl on the left must be the more talkative of the two. Well, to hear what the girl on the right has to say as well.
鶴竹町立。あなたも
How about you? Do you have anything like this there?
他にも探偵のお姉さんのお
We're
手
here
伝い
to
だよ。
help.
頑張ろう。
Miss Detective? Come on, think.
っていうか、森本さんに直接話聞
You
けば
just
いい
go
んじゃな
talk
い？
to Megumi herself.
私さえちゃってるな。
I'm sharp as the tack today. I mean, isn't that the idea?
あ
Oh, there you go. I guess this is where the class representative comes in.
私、森本さんを呼
What
ん
I
でき
mean
ます。
is, I'll go get her, miss.
ちょっと
Right? So we might be getting somewhere.
元気な子だね。
She sure is energetic, huh?
はい。元気すぎて
Sometimes a bit too
ハラハラしちゃい
energetic.
ますが、
I worry.
一緒にいると楽しいことがたくさんあるので、
But we have lots of fun together.
もう少しいろいろ聞いても大
Be
丈夫？
alright if I ask you a few more questions.
はい。佐々木くんは本当に誰とでも話
Outgoing,
す子で、
friendly,
ムード
he
メ
could
ーカ
light
ー
up
のような存在で
any
した。
room on his own.
佐々木くんの席に
When I think about the fact that he'll never sit in class with us again,
やっぱり
it's just so sad. At school,
先生たち
teachers are definitely also in shock.
森
Maybe
本さんのこ
don't
と
know
は
maybe that well. Observations. No, nothing.
ちょっと緊張してる。何か聞けるといいんだけど。先生と。あ、
Hmm?
あれ？
Hmm.
森
I
本
don't
さ
think
ん。
maybe was at the morning assembly.
あれ？森本。はい。これは言っていいのかな？
Is it okay to say? Say what?
これは、実は私、
Actually, I
佐々木くんの
heard a
お友
rumor
達の
about
こと
one
で
of Isuge's friends.
噂？
What kind of rumor?
はい。
Well, I didn't want to make a big deal out of it. Just thought I'd keep it
お姉
quiet.
さんの役に立つのな
But
ら
if it helps you somehow,
ぜひ聞かせて
yes,
ちょう
any
だい。
info you can could be helpful. Love to hear it.
はい
So it's about a boy who was
実
good
は
with
佐々木くん
good
と
friends
仲が
with
良かった
Isuge.
いやーめん
So
ご
I
め
keep
ん
you
ご
waiting.
お姉さんすみません
Got bad news. Megumi isn't here today. Sorry, miss.
そうなのねわざわざ
See.
探しに行ってく
Well,
れてあ
thanks
り
for
がと
going out
う
of your way to look for her.
森本さんなら何か知って
No
る
one
と
knows
思ったん
anything.
ですが
I'd be
ところで何の
What are
話
you
してた
talking
の
about while I was gone?
あの
Just a rumor about
佐々木くんの
Isuge's friend.
噂
A rumor. That rumor.
ちょっと声
Oh,
を
not so loud. What is the rumor?
確かにあの噂
Yeah,
話
the rumor
超
seems
重要
super
な情報
important.
だね
You
さすが
never disappoint.
やるじゃん
Nice work. About that rumor?
そんなに
Probably not a big
いや
deal.
いやいや
Are
知
you
ってるの
kidding?
と知らない
If
の
I were a
とじゃ
detective,
天
I
と地の
definitely
差
want
が
to
あ
hear
る
the
よ
rumor.
ん
The way they spell rumor, though.
超重要な
It's the
情報
European
っ
way.
て何なの
Well, actually, that's the American way. I have to ask, can you share the super important rumor with me?
お姉
Aren't
さ
you
んは
supposed to be a
な
detective?
行く前から
So you
スイ
should
ッ
be
チなん
able
か
to
しちゃって
figure
何
out
のことか
figure
分
it
かっ
out
てるんじゃ
without
な
me
いです
even
か
saying anything, right? Wait, you're talking about that? How and what could I do that?
わかるんですかいやい
Wait,
や
how
さ
could
す
you
がに
know?
それはない
There's no way.
実は佐々木くんと
Here's the
一
scoop.
番仲の良かった
This guy was friends with a boy named Kenji,
佐々木くんと
but
森
they
本
both
さんを
kind of had a
取り合って
crush
い
on
るら
me
しい
to me.
という
At least that
噂
was the
がありま
rumor.
す
Kenji, which Kenji?
私は
I've
山本くんじゃなくて
seen and heard of Kenji
滝
recently.
口くんが取り合ってたって
You mean Koihei, not Kenji.
滝口くん
Koihei. Wait,
やば
do I have it wrong?
うんあちゃ
I
ー
always
いつも
get
滝口
Kenji
くん
and
のことを
Koihei
ケンジ
confused.
あの二人なぜか似てるからさ
Okay, so Koihei.
お姉さんすみません
I
滝
can
口くん
confirm
が
that his name
正
is
しいです
Koihei Takiguchi.
そうなのね
See, thank you very much.
あ
Notebook
いけない
updated.
そろそろ塾の時間
Time for cram
や
school.
ばそうだった
You're
探
right.
偵のお姉さん
Good luck with
佐々木
the
くんのために
investigation,
も
Miss Detective.
忙しいところ協力してくれてどうもお役に立てたなら嬉しいです頑張ってください
おいお前たち気をつけて帰るんだぞ
You guys are careful on the way home,
ポンプ
okay?
場には近づいちゃ
Don't
ダ
go
メだ
anywhere near
ぞ
the pump station.
校長先生がお
The
っしゃって
principal's
ただろ
orders.
しかしポンプ場は
Even
我々
though
の生活に
someone
必
will
要
have to
な
go
ものだ
near it
ポンプ場へ
at
の
some
感謝
point.
の
We
気持ちを
don't
忘れ
need
るな
pump station. We do need the pump station, I suppose.
うわ出た
What
バ
was
サッ
that?
チだバサッチバイバイバサッチ
元気が良くて何よりだそれなら怖いものなしだなそうだろ
Nothing to be afraid of. Play it safe.
福山先生さよなら
Fukuyama.
ちゃんと挨拶ができるのは偉いぞまた明日な
Real name?
福山それに
His
こ
voice
の
is so
声
familiar.
立花
Tachibana.
もしかして福山先輩ですかなぎなた部の
Naginata Club.
そうとも同じ中
That's
学
me.
校の
Oh, I can't believe you remember me from junior high. How fun.
やっぱり立花か立花だよな
Just zooms in.
いや
I
ーこれ
knew
は
it
言っ
was
た
you,
な
Tachibana. You are Tachibana, right? You mean Tachibana?
ん
久しぶりだ
It's
な
been way too long, right?
懐かし
Good
いよ
old
な
Tachibana.
福山先輩変わってないな
Boy, he sure has changed. Still gets way too close when he's talking to you.
ところで立花はこんなと
So
こ
what
ろ
are you
で
doing
何
here anyway?
はい実は私探偵の助手をしているんです
Assistant detective.
何立花が探偵すごいじゃないか
The crime solver. That's great.
ついになぎなたが実戦で役に立つんだな
Naginata?
先輩こそどうしてここに
Wait, what are you doing here?
実は俺
You're actually a teacher now.
ここに
Just been assigned to the school.
そうだったんです
I see.
佐々木のことで来たんだよな協力
You
さ
must
せ
be
て
here
もらう
investigating Sasaki's murder, right? Let me help you.
佐々木英
Let's
介
see
君
what
のこ
info
と
he's
は
got.
痛ましいことだ中学生の
So
命
tragedy,
奪われ
junior high school kid, junior high kid losing his life so young.
俺は犯人が憎い
Why did tell the killer that I hate him straight to his face, and then when Isuke gets back.
我が南第三中
I
学
think
校
everyone
の
here
誰しも
at the high
同
school
じ気持
feels
ちで
bad about
さっきの
Sam.
生徒たちも協力してくれたんだ
Hopefully the kids you were just talking to help with the investigation some.
はい
They did. They gave me lots of info.
そうか
They're brave.
悲しみ
To be dealing with trauma and still be able to help a detective.
そこまでじゃな
You're
かった
doing
か
all
も
right, though.
佐々木くんはみんなの人
One
気
thing
者
they
だって
emphasized was how popular Isuke was with everyone.
そうか
Hmm.
佐々木くんのお友達のことも聞き
He
ま
also
し
heard
た
about some of his good friends.
そう
See,
森本めぐみさんのこととか
maybe
あと
he looked to the
滝
side.
口くんという生徒の名前も出ました
Also, Koei Takeguchi.
なるほど
I see.
他の生徒たちの
Can
こ
I ask you a
と
few
も
questions about them?
それはもちろんだ何でも聞いてくれ
Of course.
あ
Ask
り
me
がとうご
anything.
ざいますあすみません彼からだごめんなさい
I
今は
think
出ら
that's
れ
the
ないわ
that's the part where I call her
タイミング悪いんだ
on
か
the
ら
phone. I think the game like makes like it curves in a way where you have to use the phone before you can access the other pieces of dialogue or options. Like you have to use that phone to call them, both Ayumi and then our lead guy in our office. So maybe the next chapter, chapter 4, would be the other guy. Which I forgot his name now. Yeah, I forgot his name now. I can't leave now. Would be bad timing.
電話が鳴っていたようだが
What is ring? Shouldn't you have answered?
はい今は
So
先
it's
輩
probably
と
this
話
is
して
probably the
ます
reason
し
why she didn't get the answer, unless this is a different day. But we'll see. I don't know.
ん
Okay, so we got all these here.
すまない立
Sorry, Tajimana.
何でも聞いてくれと言ったはいい
I know you said. I know I said you could ask me anything, but
事件について
don't
は
really know anything about the case.
今
I'm
立
afraid I'm
花
not
に話してやる
much
情
of
報は
help.
俺は
Besides,
佐々木の担任じゃない
I wasn't Isuke's human homeroom teacher, so I didn't actually know him very well.
佐々木が他の
Even
クラス
though
だと
Isuke wasn't in my class, he was one of our precious, irreplaceable students.
事件解決のために俺にできることがあるなら
So please let me know if there's anything I can do
立花
to help you solve the case.
学校
Get to do a lot of learning here, that's for sure.
ここで彼
By the time they leave, they hopefully understand what it takes to be an outstanding citizen in the world.
学校ではそして
Of course, the other thing about school,
我々教師たち
we teachers learn a lot from our
俺はい
students.
つも
The students are always reminding me
大切
about
なこ
what's
とは何
important in
か
life.
つまり学校とは
Everyone grows at
人が
school, you
成
see.
長するために
That's how I spend my days. Tajibana.
森
Megumi.
本め
Do
ぐ
you
み
know
とい
a
う
student
生
named
徒はご
Megumi?
存知
Morimoto? Is that what you said?
ええ
Yeah, some of the kids said
佐々
that
木英介
she was
君
good
と
friends
仲
with Isuke.
そうだった
Oh, I didn't know that.
滝
Koei.
口くん
Do you know a student named Koei?
滝口彼も俺のクラスの生徒だ
It's in my class.
その
Nice.
子も佐
Heard
々
that
木
he
くん
was
と
also
仲が
good
良かっ
friends
た
with Isuke.
そうだったのか
Didn't recognize that.
滝口はおとなしくて真面目な生徒だよ
Very quiet, serious
彼も
students.
ひどく心を痛
He
めて
must
い
be
る
heartbroken. I'm sure he could use some emotional support right now. Go back to Megumi.
森
Yes,
本は
Megumi is a student in my class, and she's our class representative.
独特な髪
Did he
型す
struggle with
る
her
の
name there?
そういえば彼女昨日か
Come
ら
to think of it,
欠席
she's
している
absent today.
佐々木の
I'm
事
sure
件が
this
よ
all
ほ
has
ど
been
答えて
traumatizing to her. For her. Yes, I'm sure that's it. Can't imagine.
うん
Hmm.
佐々木の事件は
This whole
かな
thing
り
with
ショッ
Isuke
クだ
must have traumatized her. Yes, that's definitely what's going on. Go back to Koei. Didn't realize he was good friends.
そうか
Okay,
佐々木と
let's
仲
try
が
the
良か
observation thing.
佐々木のことでは
Whole incident has made me realize that I'm helpless to protect these kids, even as a teacher.
立花
はい
俺は生徒を
Just
守る
helpless teacher who can't even protect my students.
佐
But I've had
々
the
木のような
opportunity to
痛
save
まし
one
い
of
出
them
来
from
事
something
大
tragic
切な生徒を
like what
守る
happened
と
to
いう
Isuke.
この命すら
Glad to give my own life.
福山先輩って OB
Heart's
の
in the
頃
right
から
place. I
面
think
倒
being a
見が
teacher
良
is
か
a
った
good fit for him. Alright,
無念だ
it's a shame.
福山
think
先生
So Fukuyama
教育熱
became
心
a
な教
teacher.
師
It makes sense.
感じね
He seems dedicated and enthusiastic about it.
でも
But
森
still,
本めぐみさ
can't
んの
help
こと
but
を聞
wonder
いた
about
時
his
に
reaction when I brought up Megumi. Hmm.
ああ森本めぐみはだな
Nikami is...
おっと
What?
すまない立花臨時の
There's
職員
staff
会
meeting
議が
right now and I'm running late. I should go.
ありが
Uh-oh.
とうございました
Ooh,
いや
man.
いや当然の
とんでもないです貴重なお話を聞かせていただきましたただ警察の捜査は始まったばかりです
This investigation is only getting
私は
started.
そのお手伝いをする
Going 協
た
to see
め
it.
先輩
Gonna
に
be
い
seeing
ろい
it
ろと
through.
協力していた
Hoping
だ
you
ければ
continue to cooperate
事
with the
件の早
investigation
期
and
解
help us
決
solve the
お
case quickly.
願いできそうでしょう
I
か
count on your continued support.
そうだなその
ありがとうございます先輩
じゃあな立花
Alright. Bum 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 bum.
もう誰もいないわね
Fukuyama.
呼んだら全速力で戻って生徒たちと話して思ったけど
I've been talking to some of the kids. I
中
wonder
学
if
生
that
って独特ね
if that's what I was like in
私
junior
も
high
福山
school.
先輩も
Seems
大
like
変だろうな
Fukuyama is struggling to cope with what
先
happened.
輩なら大丈夫
I'm
か
sure
な
he'll be
そろ
okay.
そろ事務所に戻
Should
ら
probably
な
head
くちゃ
back to the
あ
office
れ
soon.
もう帰ってるか
Alright, let's go back. This must have been like during when we were at the police station. Well, let's see what happens here.
立花連絡先を教えてくれよ俺校内で
Should get
い
your
ろんな人に
contact
話を
info.
聞いてみる
If
つ
I
も
hear
りなん
anything
だ
about the students or from the students, I can share it with you.
先輩職員
何か情報があったら
Let you know the
立
moment
花
I
に
have
知ら
any
せようと
news. Would that be bother?
本当ですかありがとう
こちらこそだ立花俺は犯人を
Never
決し
forget
て
the
許さ
person
な
who
い
did this. I
だ
vow
か
to
ら
help
立花
in any way I can.
はい
じゃあ近いうちにま
Then
た
I'll
会おう
see you again soon. I keep my promise.
はい
Alright?
気をつけて帰るんだぞ
Okay. You came on your way home. Got more info. I thought she was supposed to mention about
ただいま戻りました
interviewing the kid's mother and stuff, the parents. And then the parents mentioned something about not seeing their child. Or the door was locked, like the kid's room door was locked. And then they answered the front door because it was, someone knocked at the front door. And then there was the kid, I think, or something. We've yet to see the, that interview, but I guess we'll get to it.
お帰りなさい私も今帰ったところよ
Alright, take it easy, Kaneko. Good luck with the tournament.
二人ともお疲れ
Utsuki, yeah, there you go. Trying to remember his name. Good to see you both. How did it go? What information were you able to uncover?
18年前の事件
Found out
で
the police withheld info about the paper bags 18 years ago and avoid
世間を刺激し
provoking
な
the
いため
public.
異様な手口による捜査への支障を
So
避け
they
る
were
ため
worried
の
about a copycat killer.
ってことだ
I can see how that would have muddied the investigation.
最初の被害者と接
Also
触
learn
があ
about
った男性
missing
が
person who knew the
実
first
際に
victim.
多量の血
Found a
痕
lot
を
of
残
blood in
し
his apartment.
加害者とも考えられるが何らかのトラブルに巻き込まれた可能性も高いね
Interesting. Seems a likely suspect, but also possible they were involved in some unrelated trouble.
それと佐々木くんの事
And
件当
last but
日
not
に
least, when I was
遺体発
investigating
見現
the
場
crime
停車中
scene,
のオートバ
I
イが
spoke with
目
a
撃されていたよう
witness,
です
cab driver
今
who
日
brought
僕が乗った
the
タク
cab
シーの
driver
運
who
転手からの
brought
情報
me
です
here, who saw a motorcycle parked near the scene of the crime.
オートバイ
Motorcycle, eh?
あところで先生
Were you aware that
18
a young
年前の
boy
連続事件の最中に
also went missing
少年
around
が
the
行
time
方
of the
不明に
killing,
なったことは
the
ご
killings
存知ですよね
18 years ago?
久世誠
Yes, it was Makoto
久世刑事のお兄
Detective
さんだね
Kuze's brother.
Oh.
Okay,
おはいそうです
glad you already knew
やっぱ
about
りご存知だ
that
ったんですね
wrinkle.
実は誠さんが失踪した時
I was actually working with the
警察
police
に
at the
協
time
力
as
してた
well.
当時
Mm.
連続少
So
女
Kamada
殺
was
人事件にかか
overwhelmed
り
with
きり
serial
だったカマ
murders,
さんからの依頼で
so
ね
he asked me to help with the missing person case.
彼の失踪も
Of course, there was some speculation that the two were related.
なるほど
Let's see. What's this? don't know why they gave us that option. Trophy? Accommodation? Take Utsuke. Decorative plants. Phone?
留守番電話のメッセージを再生します。
Messages will now be played.
メッセージは
Yeah, one message.
僕です。携帯電話、本当に便利ですね。
That's the message that I left on the
先生、ありがとうございます。
on the answering machine.
メッセージは
こんなに喜んでもらえ
Are
て
you so happy? Just be careful with it.
はい。
How about the radio? I wonder if we can activate the radio or something.
彼は夜に
Story
なっても帰
goes
って
that
こ
he
ない
went looking for his
妹の
sister,
純子さんを
Junko.
探しに行ったきり
He hadn't come
いなくな
home.
ってしまったん
He
だ
was never seen again. Looking for his sister? Whoa. What? So what happened with
久世刑
Junko?
事は
I mean, Detective Kuze?
純子さんは一人
She
で
came
帰っ
back
てき
alone, but
て
she
ひどく怯えているように僕
she
には
looked
見え
pretty
る
shaken up to me.
怯えていた。
Shaken up, you say?
気になった僕
I
は
was curious.
日
Went
を
back
改
to
めて
visit
純子さん
Junko
を
again
訪
another
ねてみた
day,
んだ
but that time,
一
well,
切口を
she
開
didn't say a
かない
word.
それ以降
After that, she
訪ねて行っ
refused
て
to
も
even see
会う
me
ことすら
when I
なく
visited.
そして昨日18
Believe it
年
or
ぶ
not,
りに
yesterday was the
純子
first
さん
time
に
I've
会った
seen her since then.
僕からは以上だ
Wow, that's a long time, man. I'm afraid that's all there is to that
あゆみ
story.
ちゃんの調査結果を聞こう
Now,
か
let's hear what Yumi found.
あゆみちゃん、お願い。
私は佐々木くんが通っていた
Sure.
南第三中
Well, I
学
went
校
to
に行ってみ
investigate
ました。
the junior high school,
そこで
Isuke
聞
school.
き込みをした結果、
Asked around, and it sounds like Isuke was
クラスの
bright,
人気者
popular,
で
and
成
good
績も
grades.
最
He got
近
good
も特
grades.
に変わった様子もなく、
Of course, the students were shocked by his death. They said nothing unusual had been going on.
その佐々木くん
So speaking
は
of Isuke,
森本めぐ
seems
み
to
さん
have、been especially close
滝
with
口
students
浩平くんという生
Megumi
徒と、
and
特に
Koye.
その二人の生徒の担任の先生から話を聞くこと
Spoke
ができました。
to Fukuyama, both students' homeroom teacher as well.
福山という先生なんですが、
Fukuyama was actually my
実は
senpai back
私の中
when I
学
was
時代のなぎなた部
in
の
the
先輩だったんで
Naginata
す。
club in junior high.
おお
佐々木くんの担任ではないんですけど、できるだけ調査に協力
Because
し
in
たい
a
と言っても
different
らいま
class,
した。
but Fukuyama still promised to help the investigation.
それはラッキーだよね。
That's great, Yumi.
私も
じゃあ今日分かっ
I'd
た
like
こ
to
と
hear
をもと
you
に
both review the
二人の
evidence
推
you've
理
gathered
を
today.
今回の調査でも
Your insights will be great value to the overall investigation. Review.
18年前の連続
Why
少
don't I
女
start
殺
with the
人
serial
事件に
killings
関連し
18 years
て
ago?
久世刑事のお
I
兄さん
uncovered some info
久世
about
誠
Detective
さんに
Kuze's
関する
brother,
話を聞くこと。
Makoto. He was in the options here. Another victim, the same killer who murdered those 3 girls. He was the one who killed them. Can't yet be sure if he had anything to do with the killings. Let me see. Makoto, really? I mean, he was like a teen, right? He's a little older than Junko. Yeah, because he ran off, but then he went missing. Maybe he was another victim? But we don't know his whereabouts yet. Yeah, we don't know
連
him for
続少
sure.
女殺人事件と関係があるか不明。
あな
But
た
we
の
know that
言う
he's
通り
missing.
ね。
Sounds right to me.
何も分かっていない
But unfortunately, that's not saying much, as we know even less.
ただ誠さんの失踪を機に連続殺人事件が鳴りを潜めたというの
Is it
は
true that the
気になる
murder
ね
stopped after Makoto disappeared? I'm curious about that.
今回の事件と
Next,
18
here's
年
what
前
we know
の
about the
連続
ties
少女
between
殺
Isuke's
人事件
case
の
and the
つなが
killing
り
from
だけど
18 years ago. Has become active again? He's a culprit? Killer in this case is a copycat. He's following the footsteps of the killer from 18 years ago. Can't be sure if there's any connection between this murder and the ones from 18 years ago. Probably a copycat, because he's like doing it wrong. But even at this point in time, I feel like we don't have enough connection between this case and the previous case, the old case. think Kamada said something about... Oh man, I forgot what he said. He did mention whether or not a copycat, but then like they've disclosed the case. Wait, so they made it so that the fact about the paper bags wouldn't go public, so that they wouldn't be copycats. So maybe some of the info leaked, which may cause a copycat killer. So they made the options here so a little bit more difficult. I would choose maybe copycat killer, but I don't know. Let's see, can't be sure. Yeah, we can't be sure. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like it's not this one, so I'll choose the third one. Can't be sure if there's any connection between this murder and the ones from 18 years ago. That's right. Without evidence, we can't point to any kind of connection just yet. However, there's one thing that we can deduce. Oh, I see. They're suggesting the killer was likely imitating... Imitating? What, Emio? Yeah, that's right. I think we should consider it a valid hypothesis. Well, all in all, I'm impressed with your reasoning. So, okay, so Kamada has not heard of Emio, and so has Dice, or Daisuke. He has not. Those two have not heard of Emio. And Ayumi, Utsugi, and then us, we have heard of him. I mean, we hear it from Ayumi. And I don't know if that one other officer back at the police station has heard about it. I'll have to review that part. Way to play it cool there. Don't count me out just yet. I can still solve the case. As we proceed with the investigation, I'd like to take a look at the Kuze siblings. I have a feeling that Makoto Kuze's disappearance is relevant somehow. Understood. As for you, Ayumi, can you see if you can get more info about the folks at Minamata Saisan Junior High? I'm on it, but what about you, Mr. Utsushi? Utsuki. I'm going to dig into the Emio legend a bit more. Something about the Smiling Man I want to confirm. I may be occupied for quite a bit. Marches to the beat of his own drum. So your old senpai is a teacher at the school, huh? Fukuyama even came to watch our club at the graduation. Sounds like a good mentor. Boys weren't allowed to be part of a Naginata club at his high school. Your senpai is a man? Well, yeah. Oh, also we exchanged numbers so we can let him so he can let me know if he learns anything useful. Is there something wrong? You suddenly got weird about that. Oh, it's nothing. This is as far as you can currently play in a demo version of the game. Thank you for playing. Future update will allow you to progress a bit further in the story within the demo. Alright. We'll have to save this for the continuation with this demo for next time. So I think Chapter 3 would be available think on... Ooh, I don't know what day it's going to be on. But I guess we'll find out. Yeah, Chapter 3 is going to be the next one. But the game releases on the 29th, so somewhere before then. Let me see. This will bring us to the eShop page. I thought it would be just bringing us back to the title screen, but there we go. More details there. Releases on the 29th, that's like another week. But let's watch the trailer again. The speak trailer. Oh, it's just like a little teaser image, I think, showing the title screen. Is there another extended trailer? Oh yeah, this is the that's the producer right there. He's also worked on Metroid. I think Metroid Other M was his last one. Somewhere here. Oh, this is the second one. Okay, so this is the trailer for this Chapter 2. I'll play this. I don't think I saw this yet. Okay, August 22nd, and then 27th is the release of the next chapter.
鎌田警部はエミオという都市伝説をご存知でしょうか？
佐々木くんのお友達のことでちょっと気になる噂を知ってるんです。
あの場所って男の子が殺された場所でしょ？
もしかして福山先輩。
18年前に一人の少年が行方不明になってしまったんじゃ。
Emio, the Smiling Man, Famicom Detective Club.
Emio, the Smiling Man. Could you tell me your thoughts? There we go. There's a trailer. That's sort of like summarized what we went through this demo so far. But yeah, 27th. I think that is when. That's gonna be like 4 days, 4 or 5 days. All right. There you go, Chapter 2. I don't think I have a playlist for Emio yet, but I feel like I should make one just for like these first few chapters. But I guess I'll just put this command here. Search channel for Emio. That should bring up a link. I don't know why it didn't go through for Twitch. Come on, race it in. As long as it goes through for YouTube, and that should provide a link to anything Emio related that will be archived over there. Yeah. I think now we should probably swap over to Killer Clowns. Totally different game. It's gonna be more of a team versus team horror game. But yeah, this was interesting. I'm like pulled into the mystery, and it makes me want to play the first 2 games as well, the remasters for Switch. This is quite a nice color scheme for it, because I noticed like the first 2 games are like red and blue, respectively. Like each one would be a different color, and now this third one is like a purpley color. It's quite nice. But yeah, we'll continue this when the next demo arrives. I'll have to see if I can, make time for it the day that it's out. So we'll see. All right, and end it here. Gonna swap over to Killer Clowns in a bit. It'll take a few minutes to set the categories, and we'll start a new video. So, but yeah.